Hi, my name is Natasha, and as you might remember, as I said yesterday, I spent the last 2 years working at Fitch Ratings as a CDO analyst. So today I thought I would share with you a story about the work challenge that I faced at Fitch, which will hopefully shed some light on what really goes on at rating agencies every day. And I guess CDOs are still a hot topic since even our accounting professor refers to them every 15 minutes. So just to start off, when I try to explain to people on a basic level what exactly I did at Fitch, I sort of compare my job to that of a movie critic who gives either a thumbs up or a thumbs down to a movie, so that's what I did with CDOs, except there are a few more ratings, ranging from AAA to D, which is default. So I do look, or I used to look at CDO performance every day, but another thing that I would do was interact with investment banks after a particular security was already issued and talk to investment banks about any changes that they would like to make to CDO security. So one day I was approached by a very influential Wall Street investment bank which wanted to make a change to a CDO that they already issued. And it was immediately obvious to me that it wasn't a simple, routine change that I deal with very frequently. It was actually something that would greatly affect the economics of this particular security and actually affect the investors, and not in a good way. And when this happened, my first reaction was, oh man, why did I have to pick up that call? Why do I have to deal with this? And this is not because I'm lazy and don't want to do my job, but because I saw very clearly that this is a very conflicted situation. Because, as you might know, rating agencies are paid by issuers to rate securities, but we do have a responsibility to investors to maintain accurate ratings. Well, I did my analysis and I ran my models, and it became even more clear that, in fact, this change would be very bad for investors. But there was no way out, and I had to discuss this with the managing director of the group, who agreed with me, but he also said, well, if you did all of the analysis, why don't you go and explain to investment bank X why we can't do this? And again, no offense to investment bankers here, that can be challenging because they do tend to have type A personalities and usually think that there are two opinions, mine and the incorrect one. So I did have that conference call, which, well, the end result was, we're sorry, we're not going to do this, and we are really sorry, and yes, we understand your position. It was challenging. There were a lot of heated discussions during that call, but in the long run, we refused to pass the amendment. Well, the point of this story, as you might be wondering, and this is something that I would like to conclude with, is when you read newspapers in which CDOs and rating agencies get so much bad rep, I'm hoping that you will think back and think of the story that I told you today and maybe not take everything that you read at face value. Because yes, rating agencies do face ethical decisions every day, and there is a conflict of interest involved. But we do try to keep investors' interest in mind, and even if we have to say no to A-type iBankers, we will do that. Thank you.